All right, let's do it. The market is closed. S&P was down 5 and change. Dow Jones minus 22. Nasdaq minus 9. GameStop. Let's look at this real fast. This is absolutely insane. This is like a penny stock. I mean, this went from, what was this at? Like 13, 14, exploded to 40, and then went to 60. And then the big move, 160 to 160. Look at it today. This is at 223, 220. This is GameStop. This isn't Apple. This isn't, what are some other stocks? Tesla. This is incredible. This is insane. Stock market is complete madness. It is the Wild West. I mean, you can make a lot of money, you can lose a lot of money. You have to know what you're doing. This is all short squeeze. This is all retail traders, pumps, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, this is nowhere close. This is going to insane territory right now. In the 10 minute today, once it's made this move to 140, 150, that was yesterday, it settled back. It didn't really go down. If you look, this 80 held, and then look on the 10 minute. It slowly creeped up. This is my today's open line. You got the 90. Look at it go to 90 and just took off. Your 13 over your 20 came so smooth. This was a liftoff. Now it's just insane. So that's a whole nother story. You're going to be hearing news on that. Let's take a look at some other stocks. Let's look at Hoth, HOTH, Hoth Healthcare. Announces positive initial mechanism of action data HT003 for suit of acne treatment indication. That was the 20th. 30 million market cap, minus 10 million income, no sales, 7 million float, lower float. It's founded 2017, headquartered in New York, New York. Biopharmaceutical company focused on developing therapies for dermatological disorders. And it's got license agreements with George Washington University, University of Maryland, Baltimore, Isoprene Pharmaceuticals, North Carolina State University, Texla Biosciences, University of Cincinnati, partnership with Xylo Therapeutics, co-development, new topical treatment, patients for cutaneous lupus, erythematosus, chronic autoimmune disease, skin, significant burden of patient quality of life. So this is into a lot of different things here. They must be into COVID too. Just looking for COVID. Yeah, back on June 30th last year, agreement with VCU for potential COVID-19 treatment. All right, the monthly on this one is high as 1388 back in 2019. Formed a wedge, downward wedge here. You can see it. Look at the width, and then look at this. We're coming up now. You can see the daily. That's a falling wedge. Huge move. What wedges could be, months, could be weeks, could be years. This exploded up the volume at a 3 line. Didn't hold, pulled back. Now look where this pulled back to. Your 13 EMA. Remember it touched. Your 13's crossing up. Your 20 completely bullish as long as that's intact. Bounced off this 2. We're sort of going out nicely here. Volume's pretty flat. Where it normally is. So this is looking like it's just grinding up slowly. I would look for 250 to 3 in this. If news comes out, even better. Then you want just 225 or 2 to hold right here. Pretty simple in this one. But another stock that's moving up and looks pretty good. TRVG. Let's take a look. All right, this is communication services, 767 million market cap, income minus 284 million, sales 453 million, 26 million float. Anything? Let's read the news here. Nothing really. So the company is founded in 2005, headquartered in Dusseldorf, Germany. Trivago, subsidiary Expedia, operation of hotel and accommodation search platform. Approximately 5 million hotels. Search platform offers access to 5 million hotels and other types of accommodation worldwide. Let's take a look at this. So we have here 2016, 12, bounced to 24, then the wash down. I don't see any splits. See that coming down, down. Finally found the base here, it looks like. And the base is, 125 level. After this gap, we've got the 350 right here. Got the 250. And then you can see this 250 line. Then we wash down. This is in 2020 all the way to about 125. Bounce to 275. Look at this, double bottom almost. Right here, November, we bounced up. Now this one, it sort of stalled at 250. Yeah, it's back and forth. It's fading a little bit here. You want this 2 to hold. If this 2 doesn't hold, we're going to 190, 170-ish. And we'll see if that does hold. Maybe we can break up the 275.3. You have an open gap to 350. So right here. See that 350 open gap? So the high's been getting lower. See here, here, it's getting lower. You don't want to see that. You want this to bounce up. So sort of in a little bit of a downtrend. It could be just pulling back a little bit. We'll see. BMRA, Bio-America Healthcare Diagnostics, 9 million float, market cap 78 million, income minus 4.5 million, sales 6 million, 6.4. Oh, recent news, really? What do they do here? Headquartered in Irvine, California, founded in 1971. Diagnostics sells products of COVID-19 infection diagnostics, biomedical. What it subsidiaries develops patients, manufactures, and markets diagnostic therapeutic products, detection, treatment of medical conditions and diseases worldwide. So it's like kits, analyze blood, urine, fecal specimen from patients. So they're in the COVID space. The monthly, this has been around since 1984. You have a back and forth line, 6, all the way from 6 to about 20 cents. So this has moved 20 cents since 1985 to 2018. So 18 and what's 50, 33 years. This has never really get above 6. And you look at the weekly, we are. That's pretty incredible. Back in 2018, you had that wick, but pulled back. And then right here in March, this thing shot up to 22 plus on the weekly. It's good at the daily. So there's the move. Right here to 16 line. Look at that 16 line. Then we gapped, came down. You see this 5 level back and forth, broke up to 12, came back. So 5 line's very big here. Yeah, we're sort of sneaking back here, draw a line here. It looks like we're trying to break out. So if we can get above this 8 line, draw a line there. Some of these go line to line pretty well. Like they're just line to line. You can see it, how they move. So that's a big line. See it back here, 8, we broke up, but it's going to test. If we get above 8, look for 10 to 12 into the gap. Over 10, and we'll see what happens here. And you want your stop to be this 5 level. All right, so that's interesting stuff. They have COVID. They're in all kinds of infectious diseases, which is always good. ARDX. All right, this is healthcare, Ardelyx, biotechnology. Market cap 677 million, income minus 85 million, sales 8 million, float 88 million. No news recently. It's founded 2007, headquartered in Fremont, California. develops and sells medicines for treatment of cardiorenal diseases, United States internationally, as a phase 3, as well as another phase 3 for renal disease. Let's see. Are they in the COVID space? I'm reading FinViz to see if they're in the COVID space anywhere. COVID. Don't see it. Let's see if it stands out. There's a lot of writing back here. All right, I don't see it, but let's move on. Monthly. Had this move back here. 2014, this was like 14, 15, went all the way up to 34. Then you had your highs getting lower. So you just draw your line. That's all you got to do. Then once we get out of that line, you eventually will break up. It could be weeks, months. See this bottomed right here in 2019 at like 161, came back. The low got higher. We bounced September all the way up. See this like 850 line. So you can see right here, this 850 is important. Actually, I bring it down. So actually, it's an 8 line. See this 8 didn't hold, 8 didn't hold. Look at this cluster, 8 didn't hold. Then it came back to 5, went a little bit below, but here. So we're in a 5 to 8 range, and this is coming up again. Is this going to break through this time? It's possible. A lot of stocks are breaking through. Hopefully you get news. Your 650 looks like support you're adding up, and then 5 here ultimately. So we're in a little bit of range here. Something could happen very soon. I tried today. Just see how it moved all the way from days before, and then just washed down a little bit. It's pulling back. Doesn't mean it moves over. See here on the daily now. See big moves here at 8, 8. There's the 5. See how the low keeps moving up. You had a gap. Yeah, but the low keeps moving. Just draw your line. It keeps moving up. As long as that happens, you're still good. So this could even pull back to that 7 around this area, 675. So we'll see if this can break 8 on this. Maybe news will come out on ARDX. All right, that's it for these 4. Check them out. Check out these videos. Mike Kimmin Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button. Smash the like button. Trade ideas on my link. Twitter, MikeFrank007. TikTok, MikeFrankII. Instagram, MikeFrank98. Excuse me, Twitter, StockTwits, Mike Kimmin Trades. All right, that's it. Till the next video. Have a good day. Peace.